weekend is just about here. I know you are all so pumped for that. It means beaches, boating, barbecues, and if you are lucky, maybe some fried chicken, right? But did you know the biggest chicken chain in the world has a local connection? And 10 News reporter Garen Flowers is introducing you to two men whose family recipe jump-started a very tasty tradition.
If food is the way to someone's heart,
I think this is it.
this Bradenton family can take credit for a lot of love.
This is the recipe.
Meet Colonel Ed Sanders, the great-nephew of a pretty familiar face.
As little children, he'd come by and give us all $1 when so we thought that was pretty neat.
He remembers his great-uncle, Colonel Harlan Sanders, very well, the founder of Kentucky Fried Chicken.
They're a more modern house, about a year before he passed.
Ed and his wife Susan raised their two grandchildren. Now, one child is carrying on Uncle Harley's legacy, his great-great-great-nephew, Colonel Anthony Sanders. So you will go out dressed like that, and will that spark a conversation?
Yes. Sometimes awkward, sometimes not awkward. Most time awkward. When I was little, Pop showed me a picture and said, "That's your great-great-great-uncle." That's when it started.
The family is no longer connected with KFC. Harlan sold it for $2 million back in 1964, and the remaining Sanders have no stake in the company. But they do have some opinions about how their loved one is portrayed in new KFC ads.
I am the extra crispy Colonel.
Howdy, folks. It's me, Colonel Sanders.
I didn't like it originally when they started doing the very first ones they did when they were trying to portray him as coming back from the dead. And I'd like him to know, you know, there is some family left, and it's a little, some of them are distasteful. Most of them are just a little bit embarrassing. Some of them are pretty funny, you know. But
Welcome back to my KFC.
And the food?
no,
No.
I don't like the way it tastes. We make our own chicken, so.
No one was more critical of KFC than the Colonel himself, probably because nothing came easy for him. Harlan's father died when he was 5, and he had to help raise his siblings by cooking. Finally, at the age of 65, his chicken hobby took off.
He said I had to do it on my own, and he goes, what you make of yourself, you'll appreciate it more if you do it yourself. So,
A mentality that seems to have passed down. 20-year-old Anthony works with his grandfather, is a YouTuber,
15 through 20.
and helps feed low-income families at a local church, sometimes with he and Ed's new special chicken recipe. Oh, and if you're wondering about the title, Anthony and Ed are actual Kentucky colonels, an honorary title.
A Kentucky Colonel is the highest honor bestowed upon the governor of Kentucky. It's for the noteworthy actions of one individual to the community.
More like a noteworthy family, forever changed by a chicken recipe. Jackie, it was pretty cool to hear about the Kentucky Colonel's title and how that's an actual honorary thing. So that was really awesome. And as far as KFC, they've reached out to the company about the ads, and they will not get back to them.
They will not get back to them. Okay, so basically the family who started the recipe, the company is ghosting them.
Yes, because Colonel Sanders sold it way back, so they have no stake in the company whatsoever.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you spent time with them. They say that they've come up with this recipe. Have you had a chance to try it, Garen?
I have not tried the new special recipe, but I plan to try some, and I might bring you some as well.
You better bring some so we can do a taste test on Facebook Live. Would you want to see that? Yeah, you would, right?
That'd be great.
Okay, so Garen, card